In other news, the war between the Iranian regime and millions of protesters stands at a pivotal moment. Both sides are watching to see if America will intervene. Chris Mitchell reports.
One day after he encouraged Iranians to keep protesting, President Trump said he's been told the killings have stopped.
We have been informed by very important sources on the other side, and they've said the killing has stopped and the executions won't take place. There was supposed to be a lot of executions today, and that the executions won't take place, and we're going to find out.
Iran's foreign minister told Fox News there are no plans for executions, and there's been no protests for several days. Others tell a different story. Iranian-born activist Goli Gamari tells CBN News the protests have come to a breaking point.
So it really is now or never, because what Iranians are saying is that if we do not overthrow the regime, then every single person who has been slaughtered these last few days, it will all have been in vain.
Iranian rapper Miraj Tirani managed to escape the country. In tears, he described what he saw and pleaded for help.
فقط کمک خارجی جهنمو دیدم تو ایران این چند روز جهنمو دیدم گناه داریم خیلی گناه داریم غرقم میکنن تو سر سینه شلیک مستقیم بی‌رحمانه دارن میکشن همه رو.
One forensic doctor says the wounds from many of those killed indicate snipers from a high elevation. Throughout the region, preparations are underway for a potential confrontation between the U.S. and Iran. Some U.S. personnel have been told to leave the U.S. base in Qatar, and a U.S. carrier strike group is on its way to the Middle East. And here in Israel, the country is preparing for a possible Iranian retaliation if the U.S. attacks. Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Jerusalem.
I think the key to this time, and how many revolutions can Iran go through before the military starts to wake up, that the leadership that they're following is misleading them. The Iranian people are not hardcore Islamist revolutionaries. They're certainly not terrorists that want to inflict damage on Israel or on the United States. That's not their goal at all. They want to have a hope. They want to have a future. They want to have opportunity. And most importantly, they want freedom. And I've said it so many times, and I'll say it again, it would be an absolute game changer for the Middle East if this regime didn't exist anymore. They're the #1 sponsor of terror in the world. They're the financial backer of Hezbollah. They're the financial backer of Hamas. They're the financial backer of the Houthis. They're the manufacturer of the weapons and the drones and the missiles and everything else. On top of all of that, they've been trying to develop a nuclear weapon for decades, and they were almost there until we intervened. Wouldn't it be great if that regime were over and we could actually trust the Iranian government? I don't trust anything they say. I don't trust any attempt at negotiation with them. What they do is absolutely horrific, and the reports are similar to reports from previous revolutions in Iran. They unleash snipers. They put snipers on buildings, and the snipers then, in turn, target key protesters. They target teenagers in order to stop the protest. And I just can't imagine a soldier sighting in on an unarmed civilian and saying, I'm going to kill you. But that's what's happening. Every successful revolution has always needed someone in the military to break with the government. Let's hope and let's pray that that can happen here and happen very quickly. Thousands of lives have been lost, and the whole population of Iran is groaning to be released from this horrible government.